everyone, TheSenpaiCode here. So for today's episode, we're going to go over the terrain toolkit. This will be just going over the basic necessities so that we can actually start modeling our land, our terrain here to get mountains and to level things off into the different platforms. So I do have a box going around the island here. I just put up some 3D boxes and I put the colliders on and I turned the mesh renderer off. And that will give you the invisible walls like in the old video games that you used to play where you'd run and then all of a sudden you'd stop moving but you'd be running in place. And that's what these will do. So you can do that. You can just create them and put them right next to each other and go all the way around the island or around your level if you want to do it that way. Or if you want, you can do holes or have sharks, so if they swim out far enough, and I will have actually octopus or something in the game later, piranhas, you can do sharks, you can do whatever, so when they go out you can even have them drown. It would prevent them from even getting to the box collider, so they won't even reach it. But if they do manage to get past it for some reason, a glitch or something, then they'll hit the box collider. Now that we've kind of went over that, let's go ahead and go over the terrain toolkit itself. So Unity does come with an environmental package. It's not as good as the old one that they had before. The old one had 10 trees, 10 plants. This one only has like 3 trees. So to do that, you just go to Assets, you go to Import Package, and then you go ahead and import the environmental package. And that will give you the palm tree and the trees that you will be seeing here. So let's go ahead and click on the terrain. Raise or lower. You do have a whole bunch of different brushes that you can actually do. I like to keep it simple and just use the first 3 that they have, 4 that they have, sorry. You got your brush size down here, then you got your opacity. So your opacity is how fast it's going to be going up. The lower you have it, the slower it's going to go rising up. The higher you have it, boom, it's going to go shooting up. So that's the first toolkit. That's basically all it is. It will just build up. Second one is the paint height, I guess you can say. So this is going to be the height. So right now, as you can see, I kind of have it flat here, and then it drops down to 0. So it goes up to about 5, I think, or 2.5, and then it goes up to 5, another kind of platform. So if you want to do like platforms like that, so if you want to have like housing or something, you want to kind of flatten the map so that you can actually place houses so the hills aren't going through it, you'll use this. So right now it's at 0, and then I'm going to just keep the opacity. It doesn't matter what the opacity is for this one, but I'm actually going to turn the brush size up. So when I use this now, it's actually going to lower everything down to 0. So there I can flatten everything down. And then if I bring it up to 5, it will go straight up to 5. So you can actually do platforms like that. So you can go 2.5, and then you can build another little platform there, and so on and so on. And then if you want to actually make this more not so polygoned like what it is right there with those 3, you can actually just go to the smooth height. So it's going to actually just smooth everything down. So you're getting rid of all those polygons. You're getting a small little hill here. And that's basically what the smooth height does. And then for paint, so you got your target strength, you got your opacity. So how opacity here is kind of how it's going to blend off into the next texture. So let's go ahead and add a texture. So I'm going to hit Edit, Add Texture. I'm going to go Select, and then I'm going to go to grass or metal. Let's go select this one for now. So you do have 15 here and 15 here. So this is how much of a size, grid size it's going to be. So as you can see, the sand is really, I guess, grained. So if I go here, and then all of a sudden it's not all grained, it's not small pixeled, it's actually big pixeled for the terrain, and that's because it's at 15, and I want to actually put it down to 1 so I can actually do that and hit apply. So there, now it's about the right size, and as you can see, it kind of blends into the sand later on, and that's what I was talking about with the blend of the opacity. Let's go into the toolkit for the trees, so paint trees. So I do have the palm tree here. All you do is hit Edit, Add Trees, and then you select the game object that you want, and they have 3 different ones here, I believe, or 1, 2, 3. They actually might have 4. But I have the palm tree selected, so all you do is select that and then hit Add, and then it will add your tree here. I'm going to select the tree, and then it will give me all these brush sizes, tree density, how many trees do you want in this circle. So I'm just going to hit that, and that's going to give me all that trees, and that's really high up. To delete it, all you do is hold CTRL, curl, and then you just left click, and then you can actually delete the trees. So the brush size, let's go put that down to 5, and then the tree density down, and then let's just go ahead and plant one tree there. And then whenever you plant trees, it will actually rotate the model around and stuff to different angles. So you're getting all these different directions of the trees, and it just makes it feel more natural. So let's CTRL, let's go ahead and delete that. So then you got your tree heights, you got random, or you can select it so that it's not random, and you can adjust all that stuff so that it gives you more of control over what you're doing with the trees. And then it's the same for the plants. You just add the model that you want, but I don't believe they actually have any models in, so I can't really show you that. And then it's the same thing with the brush size, target strength, and all that. And next is your settings, but we're not going to go into this at the moment. That's more advanced than what I want to get into. I just wanted to show you guys how to actually adjust the terrain and kind of get what we're going for here. So let me just go ahead and delete this paint here. So if you want, just go ahead and hit edit and remove texture. And then I'm going to actually flatten all this down. Unity does come with a couple basic water sets that they have. Let's go ahead and go down to the standard assets, and that's where this environmental package is going to be right here. Let's go ahead and go to water. They do have like an ocean or a pond type. The ocean is going to be bigger waves and more rougher seas. So let's go ahead and go to Prefab, and then they do have day and night. Let's go ahead, and it is kind of see-through, but it is oval shaped, where the ocean water is actually square shaped. You can probably find better water sets on let's go ahead and resize this. Oops. Yeah, this is resize. The asset store. I hit play, I can actually check this out in game here. So this is the water that they have. So the other water that they do have is the environment basic prefab. Let's go ahead and resize that up. Here's the more darker water. Let's go ahead and just delete that. And then so the other water that they do have is this right here. So they do have a couple different ones. They do have a lighter one and a darker one. Let's delete this one here. Let's just select this one here. Just see what this looks like. So let's hit play. And this will be the more rougher sea water, as you can tell from the waves. Sorry about the loudness there. So yeah, the waves and everything, like I said, it's more sea water than what you want. But you can actually flatten it a bit. It won't look as good though. Let's go ahead and go back to environment. And let's just add a basic... what one did I want? Did I want night? Yeah, let's do this one. So that should cover the whole map. I guess I can zoom in this way. You can actually go down and then kind of see the... Where's the move? We can actually just lift it up a little bit. Okay, so there we go. We got water in here now. And yeah, so basically you can just use these simple toolkits in Unity to create something simple with the terrain. If you want to do something more advanced, like a floating island in the sky or something like that, I would recommend using 3D Studio Max if you want to do multiple things. We'll get into that maybe later on so that we can actually do more in-depth levels. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like, comment down below, and we'll get into more advanced stuff next episode. I just wanted to cover the terrain toolkit. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed and learned something so that you can kind of use this to help model your levels a bit. And I'll see you guys next time.
Fire burns as the feelings start. I put a wall around my heart, but you're breaking